Hey YouTube, CRU Productions back at it again with yet another Beyblade X video, and today we're going to do a deep dive into 5 competitive Beyblade X combos that you can make yourself easy with the stuff that has already come out in Hasbro Beyblade X line. However, I do have one caveat, and that is we're not going to use any parts from Phoenix Wing, because although Phoenix Wing is a heavy blade and does feature the 9-60 ratchet, it might be a little bit pricey for some of you guys out there, so we're going to do some stuff from basic starters and boosters. We're going to start off with sort of a balance type that's actually definitely leaning more towards attack, and that's going to be Soar 3-60 Taper. Soar 3-60 Taper can be obtained with the Soar starter pack, as well as the Scythe Incendio starter pack or the Beyblade X battle set, wherever else you can get Taper. It might not be the best, but it is aggressive enough, should knock around some Beyblade combinations, and does have enough stamina with the Taper that it should even be able to outspin some. And on that note, we're actually going to jump into a stock combo. Soar 3-60 flat. Obviously being an attack type, it uses the X-Row to its advantage and delivers striking blows, heavy hits, straight to whoever's in the center of the stadium. Should be able to easily knock them out into the pockets or even give them a burst finish. Compared to stamina bits like Ball, it does have higher burst resistance, so it should be able to cause burst finishes against other stamina and defense combinations. Sword is a rare example of a stock combination being a useful and still competitive Beyblade right out of its box. On the topic of stamina Beyblades, let's go ahead and look at Scythe Incendio 4-60 Ball. Scythe Incendio is a stamina type, which is a really dominant type in Beyblade X. It has a very symmetrical, balanced shape with 4 main segments, which is easily balanced with the 4-60 ratchet, with Ball giving you decent movement, good stability, and excellent stamina in the Beyblade X Stadium. Very easy to get. You just need the Scythe Incendio starter and another starter such as Arrow Wizard or any other pack that does include the Ball bit. However, stamina is easily countered with a very, very aggressive attack type as seen in typical Beyblade history. In the trifecta of Beyblade types, stamina is usually outclassed by attack, and what better way than an insanely aggressive Keel Shark combo. This Beyblade has 2 massive protrusions with some upward slope, so it should give you some upper attack with insane smash attack from the massive 2 gaps here. The heavy, heavy outward wings of the blade itself. We'll match that with the Rush or Flat bit, but we're going to use Rush for this example today because Rush does have higher stamina and should enable you to get one good X-Dash left when it's starting to lose its spin in order to use that aggressive one-hit knockout ability of Keel Shark. This Beyblade is probably one of my favorites in terms of aggressiveness, and I would recommend this over a Sword starter, but this one will be harder to pick up because you do need either the Shark Edge booster, or Keel Shark booster rather, or the dual pack that includes it as well. Let's go ahead and see it in action against the Scythe Incendio stamina type. Oh, and Rush is available in the Beyblade X battle set, which is an expensive $50. So flat is definitely usable, if not even preferred, due to its more aggressive nature, due to having a wider tip than the bit Rush. As you can see, that was an insanely explosive battle with a lot of carnage just going all over the place, and that is the benefit of the Keel Shark, is that it's going to land those massive blows, hopefully knocking it out. Didn't this time, but it did wipe out the stamina of the Scythe Incendio combo with just a little bit of spin power from that Rush bit left over for it to get the sleep out finish. But if you want the big daddy of stamina types in Beyblade X from Hasbro, you do have to go with Chain Incendio 5-60 Orb. Orb does have higher stamina than Scythe Incendio's Ball, arguably, and it is definitely more stable. Does it have less recoil? Possibly, due to the rounded edges when comparing the two. It is 5 segmented, which is why you go with the 5-60 protrusion ratchet. And Orb versus Ball is an interesting little battle as well. Ball has more movement, which leads to less stamina, But Orb is a little bit smaller, less surface area, might be a little bit easier to knock around, as well as the weight differences between Scythe and Chain Incendio. Let's see how they both match up against just a stock Sword Dran and against each other. As you can see, Orb's ability let it outspin the Scythe Incendio combo. Scythe Incendio, for the last few seconds of that battle, was just teetering on its head, just waiting to grind against the stadium. Whereas Orb, while it did look like it was losing spin faster, managed to stay strong right in the center, avoid contact, and outspin Scythe Incendio. And against Sword Dran, it is able to stay in the stadium even though it is getting sent over the rail by Sword Dran. It gets caught with the orbit, does not have enough surface area to get over the little rail and into the pocket. Good defense capabilities with Chain Incendio on the orbit, great stamina. Probably my favorite combination outside of Keel Shark's aggressive attack. This is definitely a safe pick if you need to win some combinations and you only have Hasbro Beyblade X available to you. If you guys have any other better suggestions for competitive combos, go ahead, let me know. We're using Hasbro Beyblade X, so Wizard Rod and the like are not available. And Phoenix Wing, you definitely could get some good combos out of that. So let's go ahead. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.